Hello family, it's Arhinna, your tarot life coach, bringing you your June 2020 tarot scopes, big baby. Big hugs, lots and lots of love, high fives, and some damn dirty shoulder rubs. What's up, fam? I hope you're staying safe, first of all. Second, I hope you're enjoying these videos. And third, I hope you're subscribing and liking and sharing. With that being said, we're halfway through the year, guys. There's been a lot of shifts and changes for all of us. Thank you so much for all your love and support. I truly appreciate it, especially during this time. So with that being said, this is our astrological intro. And like I always say, I'm not an astrologist, but I dip and dabble and I actually love it. So with that being said, let's talk about what's going to happen on June 5th. Oh my goodness. This is like the start off to the eclipse season. Okay. So just be ready. Buckle up tight, buttercup. We're going for a ride, okay? On the 5th full moon, lunar eclipse, 15 degrees Sagittarius, and that's going to push us into wanting to get out of the house even more, right? Now remember, the nodes have shifted back in May, and so with that energy, now we're changing how the eclipses are going. So on the 5th, that's a big day. Be prepared, be ready for information to come forth. On the 18th, we have Mercury going retrograde, 14 degrees Cancer. 1, individuality. 4, your foundation. Put it together, that's a 5 equals change. There is going to be a change in the home front, a change in communication, and we have to be prepared because it's moving us into all the way until July 12th before it goes direct, okay? Then, happy birthday, Cancers. It's your season on the 20th. The 21st is a new moon annular solar eclipse, okay? And I had to look at my notes because I was like, oh my God, that's like hard for me to say. 0 degrees Cancer. So 2 eclipses in the same month, and then we have another one in the beginning of July. So that energy, again, is going to be revealing and showing and transforming the areas that may need to be changed. Now, or should be changed, should I say. On the 23rd, Neptune goes retrograde, 20 degrees Pisces, as if we didn't have enough trouble communicating. Now we have this energy of dreaminess and a little bit of deception going on. So be aware, don't spread lies, spread love, okay? That kind of energy. Be careful on the overindulgence in alcohol and stuff of that nature. Now, on the 25th, all my beautiful couples, I know y'all are just waiting for this day. Venus goes direct, 5 degrees Gemini. What I'm going to say to this energy, and I'm going to be putting out a video very soon to explain how to utilize retrogrades to bless your life and how to transform your life. This energy hopefully showed you areas of communication that needed to change and how to develop and how to grow together. In other ways, it might have showed you what you no longer desire and you're ready for something new to enter your life. On the 27th, Mars enters into Aries to prepare us for the huge day of June 30th. This is the second time Jupiter and Pluto will be conjunct in Capricorn, having an intense conversation about what's to come for us, right? Remember, we have another one finally in November, and then Pluto will be starting to shift going towards Aquarius for the 2021, okay? So with that, I'm going to say this is a month of change, a month of development, and a month of information. So be aware of what you're listening to, and if something doesn't resonate, guys, and if something is upsetting your spirit, pull back, take a break, evaluate, and ask yourself, why is that bothering me? Why does that not set right with me? Do I need to go do my own research? Because you should always do your own research. So with that being said, guys, I love you, love you, love you. We're going to have so much fun this month. But you know I love pick-a-cards, and I know I haven't been doing them lately on a daily basis because I have had family who has been very ill, and I haven't been up to par, as I should say. So with that being said, let's pick your energy. Will it be 1 or 2? If you chose card number 1, you have the seer, seeing beyond current situations. And I feel like with what's going to be happening, this is the most important energy. You have to allow things to play out. Sometimes things aren't meant to be revealed at all times. We need to be left with that little bit of what's going to happen next so that we can have anticipation and excitement as opposed to anxiety and stress. We can always transform energy. The second one you have is, if you chose card number 2, you have the Trader. What? You a trader? No, I'm just playing. This is about an even exchange of energy to create abundance. So this is about coming from your heart space. How can you come from your heart space to go up to the mind and create and alchemize and do something big for yourself? And abundance isn't just in money. Abundance in love, abundance in friendship, and abundance in hope. So I hope that you're cultivating this for what's to come this month. Big, big hugs, you guys. I love y'all so very much. And if you're interested in a read, hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. Be blessed, fam. Hello, Sagittarius, baby. How you doing? Are you ready for your read? So, if you're new to my channel, the breakdown is power animal, mind, body, and soul. Hit up some tarot, look at some love, get a little bit of some crystal, tap into ancestral messages, and then tie it up with a health read. So, with that being said, this read is for Saggies. What? Sun, moon, and rising, and Venus if you're just listening for love. Now, your animal or the medicine that's coming through for you is the rabbit, okay? The rabbit is about prosperity and abundance, however, and fertility. However, we have to be aware that the rabbit harbors energy of fear, okay? He's known as the fear caller. So you may be facing your fears this month, okay? This month. Expressing yourself and loving easily, being quick on your feet, getting through everywhere. You might be a little bit shy this month, all right? Pulling back a little bit. This is also a symbol that brings luck, even in love. Be ready to take the risk with love. Be open to compromise. Now, be aware of jealous behaviors, okay? And when you feel you're being taken advantage of or feel blocked, take a step back, okay? Another thing with the rabbit is you are going to need a lot of TLC, tender loving care, or tarot life coach reads. I don't know. Now, wait for the right time. This is also linked to the goddess Hecate, and it's about power over heaven, earth, and sea, the night and the moon. So the moons are going to be very effective for you, which is funny because I was sitting here and I was writing down in my notes before the read. I like to go through the numbers and add them up myself and then think about what they mean for you and the dates. And I picked up the second eclipse is going to be more powerful for you than the full moon eclipse. The second eclipse is going to hit you as far as you will be seeing clarity, you will be getting communication from your guides, and you are tapping into another way of being. Watch your foods during this time. Eat more greens, drink more water, try to like lighten up that load, and you will make the right decisions, okay? This is having the abilities and paying attention to what your abilities are and your disabilities. Like what is your equilibrium? How can you, I want to say quantify, but that's not even what I wanted to say. How can you equal that basis out? How can you say, okay, I'm really not great at this, but I'm super good at this, so let me balance out that energy. That's what I'm trying to get at. So that's what the rabbit is trying to come in and let you know. So, with that being said, mentally you have the spirit of Isis coming in. And I think this was Scorpio who got this, or Virgo, I'm not for sure. Now, my notes are not like notes that are in the book. They're not very beautiful and wonderfully put together like Alana Fairchild. But for me, when I see this, I hear don't stop, get it, get it. That's what I hear, okay? That's the spirit of Isis to me. Don't stop. You're gonna get it. You have the vulture on your head. You can see the transformation. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and your clairvoyancy is going to be popping, okay? Because you have Archangel Gabriel and you have the vulture on top. So I feel mentally be ready for a huge transformation. Whatever your path is, don't be afraid to follow it. Don't give up. Right now is not the time to give up. This is the time for you to push forward. You will be successful, okay? Now, the ant is coming out for you as like the energy of the physical body. And you're like, the ant? Yes, boo. You're stronger than you ever knew, baby. All right, Sagittarius with your big ass thighs. You know they're sexy though. I love me some big ass thighs. Anyways, patience, persistence, and teamwork is what's going to come through. So a little bit of a story time. One day the god Quetzalcoatl, the plumed serpent, noticed a small red ant shelling corn in the shadow of a mountain. To see more clearly what was getting getting in the red ant's attention, he changed himself into a black ant and crept up to his friend. The red ant led the black ant to the foot of the mountain, okay, where all the corn grew, or the maize grew. And Quetzalcoatl, still in his ant body, carried a kernel back to the other gods and goddesses who liked it and decided that humans should learn how to grow and eat it. Now, ant wisdom teaches us that all things are important and should not be rushed, okay? This is your fear, is if you don't do it fast, fire sign, okay? Because I'm a Sag moon. I laugh at everything, okay? Make my kids mad and everything. Anyways, you want it so fast, you're going to miss out on what's really there for you. Okay? It takes a certain amount of faith and trust to approach an obstacle. The ant means there's no quick fix, no magic bullet, no magic pill that's going to get it all done. Okay? You've got to get through the obstacles. The obstacles might feel bigger than you because you're an ant, but the ant can carry 10 times its weight on its back. It can build a whole ant pile and ruin your yard. Okay? Okay, the ants are powerful. Little bitty, but powerful. So pay attention to the details for success. Okay, it's going to come. You cannot give up, and it's not important. It's not going to benefit you to become impatient. All right, simply getting some good advice from those more experienced from you will help, and that draws into that community aspect. Now, what I'm going to say is there's going to be a lot of you guys that are dealing in the field of communication, really getting your stuff out there, and you're channeling a lot of energy because Archangel Gabriel is showing up. So with this energy coming in of telling you not to give up, telling you to keep going, to find a new community, to do your part of the work, get through the obstacles, and then you have angelic help with Archangel Michael coming through to channel messages for you, okay? Not Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, sorry. Archangel Gabriel, who works with mediums and psychics and that kind of energy of communication. He's really going to start communicating with you. Okay, so let's jump into your tarot spread as I talk about these numbers. I'm going to give it some shuffles. You have the number 10 and the number 3. 10 is a completion, right? But it leaves us with the 1. So there's a new beginning. The obstacle will be removed. You're focusing on your individuality. The 3 is exciting, new, fun things coming your way. But it comes down to a 4. It also comes down to the number 13. The 13th is going to be an important day also for information. So pay attention to the 13th and the 21st. And just kind of like be prepared before that eclipse. On the 5th. I think it's the 5th, right? So on the 4th, start preparing for that, okay? And get your energy ready. So I'm cutting the deck for you guys, and I have the King of Cups with the 10 of Cups reversed. I'm going to say mucho emocional, okay? Like it's so emotional. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy coming through, and then the 10 of Cups coming out reversed. So this could be you thinking everything's okay in the family, but it's not. This could be somebody telling you that it is, and it could be that someone's trying to come in and fix and help the situation. Now, anytime you're going into a tarot read, the question should never be, don't look at this like someone's going to read you your personal read. Or anytime you're getting a tarot read, the question should be like, what do I need to know about? Okay, don't give a yes or no. What is the best approach to? How can I manage this energy this month? All right, and you can fill in those blanks. Because if you're asking for clarity on something, you need to use your judgment. Like, is this reading for me? You know, I know I'm fun and loving and everything, but the reading may not feel for you. And you need to be in touch with your intuition and always trust your intuition, guys. It's your intuition, right? Okay, I got a 1, so I feel like you're starting over, baby. Saggy, what's going on, baby? Leave it in the comments. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the mix. Aquarius. Oh, regrets. Oh, you're upset. Oh, Lord, having issues with the mommy. Okay. Why are we having, a lot of people are having issues with the mother. And I'm feeling like it's more of a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius-like energy also. And it's somebody who's wanting to make decisions. This is a family issue because there's a lot of people involved. And remember, the 10 of Cups was reversed. Okay, so let's see what's going on here, my loves. So I have the Lovers reversed at the bottom of the deck. Now, when I'm looking at the bottom of the deck, I'm not looking to kind of look into the future. I'm trying to get an understanding. So this could have already happened, or this might be on the horizon. So if it works, apply it. And if not, just, you know, leave it in your back pocket. Now, however, as I'm looking at this, I have 2 6s here. You need to trust your intuition this month, Sag. There is a bad decision on the foundation of a family celebration of some nature. You're having a lot of sleepless nights. You need to drop the burden. The Devil's reverse. However, it's the Hangman. You're willing to make some sacrifices. So, dropping the burdens of the things, and this is like being really honest with somebody and saying, look, I can do this, but I'm not going to be able to do that. You're going to have to find someone else who can do that. I'm sorry. But I don't mind picking up this part. So it's about knowing what you're willing to sacrifice, because it's going to bring you the 6 of Wands. It brings you victory. And it also ends in like a spiritual experience with the Hierophant, maybe going on to higher education, getting that position, going to a training. This could also signify that you're going to make the sacrifice to be successful in a marriage. Okay? So let's look at the energies to play right now in front of us. Now we have the Princess of Arrows bringing this up in the past. Now we have the Queen of Arrows here as the overall. I feel like there's miscommunication between mother and daughter, miscommunication between supervisor and employee. There's just some form of miscommunication, and somebody is being super mega shady McGrady online. Okay? Shady ass. All right? Save your mean tweets for someone else. All right? How about, better yet, let's not even put it out there. Should this be upright? Okay, so I have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, right? Or this is someone who likes to play all day online. They always have something smirky to say, but there is no more love, and it's time to move forward, okay? The Ace of Cups reversed with the 4 of Arrows. And this is just like, you know what? We got to put this all behind us. We are ready to move forward. Sag is done. Does not want to play anymore. We're finished, okay? Sagittarius said, not today, boo-boo, not today. Now, the Star is coming out, but what's interesting is the 4 of Arrows is reversed and the 5 of Arrows is reversed. So we have to go back to the 3 of Arrows, right? So we're going to go back to the 3 of Arrows, and we're going to kind of look at our heart space and say, heart space, what's going on? What is going on? What do I need to heal from? Because you tried to jump up and get back in the mix way too fast, Sag, that there was no healing that occurred. Okay? So let's see what the Star has for you. Look. It's like you can see, like, I'm like, we're right here looking at each other. Look. The 8 of Cups is coming out. I'm going to say be very careful drinking, okay? Oh, you're going to be in your emotions, boo-boo, especially around that second eclipse on the 21st. Now, the 8 of Cups is coming through. It's walking away. But the reason why I said be careful with drinking is this is Sidiri. And Sidiri is known as the goddess of ale, okay? And she is like pouring her gifts out. We have the 7 stars for the Pleiades. We have Venus star right here. And she is pouring into her emotions. There is going to be a sense of emotions. It's about getting your dreams again. You had to walk away from something. This is just what has to happen sometimes. Even though, you know what, and sometimes when we walk away, sometimes we were the ones in the wrong, okay? It doesn't mean that we're always done wrong. Sometimes we were both wrong, but somebody had to walk away. Should it be upright? No. So, and you're walking away from a very powerful connection because it's going the distance, but you're not. You're not going the distance. You're walking away. You've invested enough of your energy in it. Comes down to the number 47, which is an 11. Comes down to a 2 in a partnership, relationship, or a contract. You're walking away from it. You're completely done, and you're moving forward. The hidden influence is there's some regret. You kind of like, damn, I don't know if I should have done it that way. Now, remember, this could be you or the person you're dealing with, but I feel like it's more you, Sag, okay? So there is some regrets, especially in a situation with love. All right, so let's see what this is about. Should this be upright? So there was a lot of give and a lot of take. So one of y'all or somebody in this situation was over-giving. It's over-giving, so you're feeling like you did too much and you didn't get nothing in return. And how could they do this to you? You've done so much for them. And how, you know, and then it goes into that conversation where you're no longer sacrificing what you wanted to sacrifice because you wanted to, but because you had to. And that just changes the name of the game, right? So in this situation, there's some regrets because you feel like you gave a little bit too much and you didn't get nothing back in return. So let's tap into the advice. The advice is not to get impatient. That's the second time that comes out for you, is not to be impatient. Look at this. Should this be upright? Because there's something you want to do and it's just not the right time. Okay? It's the sun reverse. There's some of y'all who are dealing with a mother who's ill. Okay, your mother may be ill, her health might be bad, there's something going on in the family that's affecting the family unit. The thing is, when the sun is reversed, it's telling you to wait. It's just not the right time. And a lot of times people want everything fast. Look, the number 19 on the sun, and then the number 19 just fell out. The 19th is going to be important for you. I'm telling you, around that 21, okay, when it goes into Cancer season on the 20th, then we have the new moon annular solar eclipse. Now look, the 18th, Mercury goes into Cancer. You might be communicating like you're underwater, because that's what Mercury feels like in a water sign, like you can't get it out. But you have to tap in, you don't have to, but you would want to tap in to your emotions and your psychic abilities so that you can move forward. The 19th is a very important day for you, Sag. I'm gonna have to write that down. Now, the Empress is, maybe you're not feeling creative. If this isn't about your mother, you're not feeling creative, you're feeling like things aren't going the right direction. What's going on? So let's see what the Empress wants us to focus on. Look, it's a family affair. Let's get it. Y'all remember that? It's a family, I think it was Mary J. Blige. Let's get it. That just jumped in my head right now, sorry. Let's get it. I'm looking at cards, sorry. King of Swords, you're going to be receiving information by the end of the month. Something is a complete loss. Some of y'all are going to want to revive a relationship. Don't go reviving that relationship. Don't go chasing waterfalls, okay? Don't. It's time for you to reflect. It's like looking at the situation from a third person, okay? You take yourself out of the situation, you look at these two individuals, or this you and this job, you and this person, and you start looking at the pros and the cons of you doing this and you doing that. Does it sit well with your soul? Yes or no? Now, I have the Princess, the King, and the Queen of Arrows coming in. So for me, what this King of Arrows is saying is like, it's time to get the information that needs to come through, okay? So what does the King of Swords want you to know? It's time for you to diversify. It's time for huge changes, Sag, the number 55. So diversity. Diversity in the way that you handle the situation, the way that you're communicating. You've got to make some changes, or you should want to look at making some changes. I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life. However, there's some things that you might need to cut a loss with, okay? Now, the Queen of Swords is coming out here. She don't look very happy, all right? Because when the Queen of Swords is reversed, this could represent somebody who is divorced, widowed, someone who doesn't want to make a decision. They're not really communicating fluidly. They may not have anything nice to say. All right, okay. Oh, and look who just came out. I'm telling you, lots of people involved. All right, I have the King and the Queen of Cups upright. So I'm going to say this. This is a very odd reading. And I'm just going to say this out there. If there's some of you guys who have been praying for people to break up or hoping that a marriage doesn't make it, they're going to make it. Like, they're going to freaking make it. Like, they're going to come out above. And I don't know why you would hope for them not to, but I don't know your situation, all right? However, I have the King and the Queen of Cups, the King and the Queen of Arrows. This is almost like a family situation. The King and the Queen of Cups, they're going to be okay. The Queen of Arrows does not like it. So whether this is your energy or someone you're dealing with, this person is going to get snarky and they're going to be a little mean, okay? So that's why you have to see it through all the way to the end. What does the King and Queen want Sag to know? Very interesting read. Very interesting read. Do everything by the book. the number 11 again. So we had 47 and now we have the number 11. The 11th is going to be a very big day for you. 11 is going to be a big day for you. There are some Sagittarians who are getting a little antsy, and if you just wait a little bit longer, your soulmate will show up. They ain't showing up right now. It's not their time. You got to work on some stuff. You got to do things by the book. Follow the rules. That's not what you want to do, but that's what's going to cut out all of this. For some of y'all, you're thinking about, should I go back to school? Should I start this course? Should I start creating courses? Yes, yes, and yes. Okay? These are the ways that you start working with your intuition. So I don't know you personally, but maybe you've been thinking about, man, I really wanted to go take a course. I was thinking about maybe I should go apply for this licensure. I was even thinking about this. So with these cards coming out with by the book, diversity, I'm looking at the Hierophant. Yes, higher education is important for you this month. Yes, you should be writing your book. Yes, you should work on your blog. Yes, you need to get your information out. And you need to stop worrying about a relationship or a job that didn't work out for you because it wasn't going to take you where you needed to go. Cut those losses, move forward, and go get what's yours. All right? So that's what I have for you this month, Sag. Whoa, I'm a little high strung. Now, let's see what's going on with my single Sages. Oh, single Sages. I'm a single Sag. Well, Sag, Leo, Gemini. Yeah. Upright and upright. Oh, Sag, you're like, I don't want to see you no more, but I do. I don't want to see you no more, but I do. I don't know. I'm so impatient with myself. When are you going to knock on the door so I don't open it? What's going on, Sag? So basically the vibe that I'm getting here is you might have been ending a relationship, but you're still kind of hopeful, or you're starting to rekindle a relationship. I say take your time making this decision, okay? That Two of Wands, yeah, you were sitting waiting for something to come through. How? That's all she wrote. El Músico. The number 32, which comes in as a 5, right? That you had, now you have a triple 5, single Leos. This is big changes coming into your love life. El Músico is going to come knock on your door. Music is the heart. Music is going to speak to your heart this month, okay? But I almost feel like, Sag, when was the last time you've been serenaded? When was the last time someone treated you the way that you should be treated? Don't be so willing to take this energy back. Wait for something good that's coming to you. Some of y'all might be meeting somebody who's in the music industry, somebody who's very fond of music, somebody who writes their own music, something of that nature. You will be coming into contact with them for some reason. All right? Now, let's look at our beautiful coupled or booed up Sagittarius. Y'all better be ready because this is going to be an intense month for you. You have transformation with the number 13, 13th a big day, and the Tower with the 16. So we have 47, okay? Remember, the other card was a 47, came down to an 11. The 11th, I'm telling you, the 11th is going to be huge for you, coupled up ones. Now, what I see here is there's going to be a big shift. There's a huge shift coming through. Be prepared, okay? The Tower can signify a breakup. It can signify things have to fall apart in order to build it back up. So look at where you're at on your path. What are you trying to transform? And you better save your nuts, okay? Save your nuts and use your throat chakra. What's up, okay? Speak what you want in your life. Put it out there. Start talking about what you really want, not what you don't want. Stop nagging. Start saying, oh, I hate when you do this. Start saying, oh, baby, I love when you put up these dishes. Makes me want to do you even more, okay? Whatever it is you want to tell your boo bear. Now, learn to use your throat chakra and your ears. They're connected for a reason, okay? So that's for my beautiful Sages. Let's top off your read. Let's see what your spirit guides want you to know. You got the prayer card. You got MC Hammer. You got to pray just to make it today. Sagittarius, pray. I'm just playing. Start your day with prayer. Bring it into balance with the cosmos. Your prayers have been heard and your patience will be rewarded. Patience, patience, patience. Something Sag does not like, okay? You're going to be working it. You might even see feathers more. You might even be feeling that little brisk air on your arm. Just whatever it is to let you know that your prayers are being heard. Some of y'all are dealing with memories of how great things used to be. It's okay to reminisce, but don't create stories that don't exist, okay? Like, it might not have been super peaches and cream. It might have just been peachy and creamy, but it wasn't all the way peaches and cream. So make sure that you're not getting too nostalgic. Now, when it comes to the eclipses, you have the energy of Machu Picchu, baby, and this is perspective. Now, on the card before you is Machu Picchu, okay? One of the few surviving examples of the such stones dedicated to the sun god Enki. It's the power symbol or stone sun emblem, offers the medicine of transformation and connecting to your primal energy of the land. Try to use visualizations to change your perspective. It's about getting a different idea of what it is. Now, how resilient are you? Can you stick to what's right during testing times? And when it comes to work and education and politics, you must resist bowing down to pressure. For those who seek an easier life at the expenses of integrity. Integrity and self-worth are going to be super high for you this month. Now, in the upper world, do you believe in a divine plan? I'm reading the card from the bottom to the top, okay? This is the potential. Do you believe in a divine plan? Are you guided by a set of values? Acknowledging that life has a higher meaning can help you get through the dark times. The sun is symbolic of your will and your purpose in life. Your astrological sun sign relates to your basic nature. Do you know your astrological birth chart? All right, and the reason why it's saying that is you are more than just your sun sign. You have the cosmos wrapped up into your body, Sagittarius. So when you're like, oh, and I hate people who say that, well, I'm a Scorpio, so no, you're a human being, okay? You have free will. You can make decisions. I'm just saying that because people always try to use their sign as an excuse. So understand, Sag, you might be a Sag moon, but what if you have a Capricorn, a Sag sun with a Capricorn moon? You have a grounding energy for your moods. So it's about understanding the cosmos that you have within you. You're going to start seeing that you're not just, you're a multifaceted person. You're not one facet. You're not just one thing. You're multifaceted. You're diversity, all right? Your crystal is Unakite, and this helps with a steady release of feelings and encourages us to express them. Works with our solar plexus and our heart chakra. It connects those two. As a health system, it works with the circulatory system and the heart. It helps with pregnancy and with regenerative processes within the body. Drawing this card indicates that what is underlying a situation will soon be revealed, I'm telling you, around the second eclipse. Once the cause is recognized, release and healing will begin. You are moving to another level. All right? Now, I had your health card, and I thought I had my notes here. So give me a second, and let me grab them. So you have the Two of Swords coming out right here. Beautiful Two of Swords. Now, this is the moon in Libra. This is inflammation of the kidneys. This could be you or someone you know. There's an imbalance in your adrenals and your hormones. Sleep patterns are probably off. Your work-life balance needs to be looked at. But the herb here is the passion flower, which is used for insomnia, nerves, irritability, and stress. It lowers blood pressure and helps with pain. Now in magic, it's for love spells to bring or raise passion, attract a lover, bring peace to your home. It's tied to the asteroid Chiron, and it vibrates with the Christ consciousness, increases clairvoyance if you add it to a tea, okay? So you can drink it in a tea, you can make it into a bath, you can sprinkle it on your candle, those kinds of things for magic. So with that being said, Sag, this is a very important month to practice patience. Be aware that there is a lot of healing going on, and what you want is going to happen. But patience is key. Make sure you're resting. Make sure that you're getting a good night's sleep. Don't overdo it too much. We have 2 eclipses. It does affect our energy. Be kind to yourself during this time. And if you're interested in a read, hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. Be blessed, fam.